Welcome to this weekend's project. I know it's been like 836 days or 197 with the remainder of 4, give or take an hour or 2. Okay, listen, point is, no, I'm not back, guys, but I did need to upload this video to show you guys something I have done. So stick around, because it's one of those that you're like, hey, this weekend's project, what are they doing? I haven't seen a video from them in a long time. Well, here's why. So it has not been a secret. I've actually pretty much haven't stopped saying it, that the paint on this truck is shot, has been shot since I bought it. The moment I bought it, I was actually able to, did a lot of cutting and buffing, and I brought it back to, I'm gonna say, 65% of its glory, back in its heyday. But at the end of the day, the nastiness, it's impossible. The clear coat shot, there's dings and dents and major scratches, and unfortunately those we just can't, unless you close your eyes. You close your eyes and they disappear. And then of course we all know that this happened, and while most people would say, well, garbage, the fact that I was able to crank the truck up at the accident scene, no, I didn't drive it home, but I knew that I could save her, especially because of the fact that I have a buddy who owns a body shop, which I've mentioned before. Now, even after we saved the truck, things like, this and this, the rattle can thing, I was never happy with it. The moment that I brought the truck home, the day of the accident, I knew that I would have to do something, because the budget that I would have to apply to this truck and paint, I knew I was not going to do. Not now, not in a year or 2 or 4, because as you guys have seen, I've got plenty of toys. I've got a boat as well, the house, the family, and plenty of other expenses that make us refrain from putting the shine on this, beautiful truck here. So I started thinking, and I started inquiring, and I knew there was one thing I could do that would make this truck stand out above the rest. And, well, I'm procrastinating because it is loud, It's like, whoa, would you look at that? So let's go to the driver's side, captain's side, and I'll show you what I mean. Told you it would be loud. Now you can't really appreciate it on camera. I tried bringing the exposure up and the brightness and trying to work with different, just so you guys can see it better on camera. But first, let me tell you something. I've been wanting to do this since day one, okay? especially since the driver's side of this truck was in really bad shape. I counted at least 847 scratches, dings, dents. In fact, some of the rust or the patina that I sprayed was specifically over these areas so that they can David Copperfield and disappear. I am in love with it. If you see it in person, you would understand what I mean. It looks absolutely amazing, and I know I'm gonna get the thumbs up. This is the very first 10th gen F-150 with patina, okay? God knows I've searched. I'm a member of quite a few 10th gen F-150 pages on Facebook. Nobody's done it. Nobody has done it. Everybody says, well, it's too new. Yeah, well, she's 23, almost 24 years old. So, no. At 20 odd years, they can rust. They can rust on the plastic. Did you know that? There's rust on the plastic. There's rust on the fiberglass bed. Just go with me here. You're gonna see it up close in a second. One of the most difficult things that I did encounter while I was doing this is that there are no videos on how to apply a patina via rattle can on a darker color surface. Why? In 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s even, most of these cars are either white, yellow, blue, aquamarine, light green, white. Those are the predominant colors of that era. So all the rust over it was easier to apply, easier to see. You could catch it with your eyes a lot better. And I'm sure there's black cars from those eras, but no how-tos on how to do rust and patina on a darker colored car. Well, I did it. And boy, did I don't play baseball, but home run, I promise you. Let's not beat around the bush. Let me bring you in. Come on with me, because I want to show you the detail on things that, you know, it really looks like real rust, even though it was sprayed. Oh, by the way, the cans that I use 4. Clear coat, which I did use the whole thing. Okay, the clear coat goes applied over everything. It's a matte, flat clear coat. That way it looks older. Then I used a caramel, warm caramel something, espresso, dark espresso something, and then like a khaki bronze diarrhea, basically, you know. But let me bring you in for a closer look. Come here. Look at this. So if you look closely, I took my time on making sure that there are details to the rust. No, none of it is real rust. What you're seeing is the product of 4 rattle cans. Okay? All 4 rattle cans are still a little bit over half full. So I have not used all of it yet. After all was said and done, I did shoot a quick matte clear coat over it. I'm not done, especially since after the matte clear coat a few days ago, I did do some more touch-ups up in here, this right here, this part of the bumper. So I have to do the matte clear coat again. Oh, this right here as well. This I did today. Look at what I mean. Look at the roof on this truck. Paint on this truck was beyond gone. I already shot black turbo over the roof on this truck because it was pretty bad. So again here, now I purposely mimicked what would happen if this was really a truck that was up north, or, you know, in the Rust Belt somewhere. I happen to like it. Notice I'm not done. This is still glossy. But again, this is what I was dealing with, you know, underneath the paint. When I tell you this paint was shot, there's a ginormous gash here, which you guys can't see. There's scratches on this door. There are major imperfections over here, all over the place. There were 2 scratches here. I can't remember where they are. Again, lack of paint. See, paint was actually missing there. Right along the edge, pretty much everywhere. This pinstripe, or whatever you want to call it, right underneath it, there was glue from the previous pinstripe, and it went all the way down here. So that's now all gone underneath the rust. This truck has been a 20-footer since the day I've owned it. The moment you actually zoom in, you see all the imperfections on the paint. And when I say they are all over the place, they are all over the place. Okay? I have tried so much to save this paint, but it's impossible. It's inevitable. It's a 23-year-old truck, and the repaint that was done on this truck about 12-14 years ago was not a good repaint. It was time, and I do not have the cash to repaint the truck. So I think the option that I went with right now is the option that I really, really wanted to go with. Who knows? I mean, I don't plan on getting rid of this truck. Who knows what the future holds for it? But right now, I'm very, very happy. Alright, so as you can see, the sun is pointing elsewhere. The uniform is different, which means it's not the same day. Well, I did finish recording what I'm recording now, but there's a lot of... Listen, it's been 5 months or so, 6 months since I last recorded content, and apparently I'm rusty. So, look, I just want to finish. Wow. I want to finish off this video by telling you guys that whether it's a fad or whether it's a simple fashion or something that you really have a passion for and you like it, this is something you can do in the backyard of your house or wherever, in your garage, in your driveway. Just make sure there are no other cars around. Otherwise, your other cars are going to end up brown and caramel and dark red. Let me know what you guys think. There is an idea floating in my head. You know how there's a lot of cars out there that have like the half and half, where it's half, like the Crown Vics that are half taxi, half cop car, and some sports cars that are half yellow down the middle and then half red, or some crazy stuff like that, and you're like, I would never do something like that. Well, I've got a choice. A, leave it like this. I'm going to attach the lower balance relatively soon. Okay? And not touch the passenger side and the hood and all that. Or B, just go all out and finish everything. I'll be honest with you, I'm more towards B. Just one uniform theme around the entire truck. But out of, you know, the whole 360 of my pickup truck, the passenger side was the best. Although, as you saw earlier in the video, it looks shiny, but it's full of issues and mistakes and dings and dents and scratches. And see, here's the thing. I'm the third owner of this truck. First owner had it for 11 years. And he actually bought the truck. He was a CEO of a construction company down in Miami. I guarantee you that's where most of the damage happened to this truck. He probably just went to a bunch of construction sites. Just another fleet truck, you know. Anyway, I'm not going to get all, you know, into everything about the truck and its past. What would you guys do? just half of it with the patina theme and the other half looking good. That would puzzle a lot of people in traffic though. Driving down the road and like, wow, that truck is shiny, and then we kind of change positions in traffic and like, whoa, you know. Anyway, I'm just rambling along. Thank you for watching this video. I don't know where I stand right now with the channel. There's a lot going on in my life, okay? I may put out another upload in a few weeks. Then again, I promised that with the previous video, and it took another couple months. There's a lot going on in my personal life as to why I'm not uploading these videos weekly like I used to. Number one, I have brand new neighbors across the street, and they're always outside. If I try to record content, they're just staring right at me. You see the adults and the kids just clocking, okay? And that kind of throws me off a little bit. Number one. Number two, for all I know, they don't want to be out on YouTube. So I'm kind of recording them without their permission, and I'm not going to do that either. So unfortunately, the area that I record content in is out front. Notice I'm out back in my backyard. It's not the same. I'm not going to work here day in and day out. It's just, yeah, I can work under the elements here and there once or twice, but there are certain things like vacuuming a car, working on the interior. I really don't want to pull stuff onto the grass and the dirt. It's just not, for me, it's not suitable, especially when I have a concrete driveway. I've been working on a lot of other stuff. I've got my pontoon boat is sitting about 1.5 feet off the trailer. I'm revamping the entire trailer, and I'm actually taking care of the bottom of the pontoons. I've recorded some content there. Who knows? I might put that out for you guys in a few weeks. I'm far from done. I wish I could finish that project in the next couple of weeks so I could enjoy it this summer. But unfortunately, that's not the case. I did take it out once. I took the pontoon out once with my wife in March, and I noticed that it needed help. Let's just say that, okay? We enjoyed it briefly, but yeah, the pontoon needed work, which is what I'm doing now. That's it, guys. I would tell you to stay tuned, but I don't want to lead you on. I'm an honest person. I do want you to stick around. I do want you to come back. I would click on the bell icon. That way you are notified when my next upload happens. For those of you that clicked on it, my video, this one, just popped up into your feed. So whether it's a month from now, or 3 weeks from now, or 7 weeks from now, my next upload will pop into your feed when you click the bell icon. Or it'll show up in your phone on the little menu. Hey, Fat Dude from This Weekend's Project just uploaded something. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay? I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.